Hey now, it's New Year's Eve, December 31st, 2024. And one thing I like to do every year, I know normally I do the autograph analysis videos, and I know we're on to L, but I'll get to 2025 in a couple of minutes. I just like to recap 2024. It was, for me, a slow year. I think pickups, others, when they see it, may disagree. I kind of like to do a year-end recap video, like the bigger pickups that I made for the year. Some of them are big. I'm not saying they're not, but they're no new Hall of Fame autographs this year. Unfortunately, it's just, I don't know if you're paying attention to the auction houses. The prices have gotten insane, which I guess is good for the collection I have. I have a pretty large collection, but to get a new autograph now, the 50 that I need is just, it's a lot. It's 5 figures for the mostly when they come up for sale, and these rarely come up for sale, the ones I need. There was a Frank Sealy autograph that came up in Heritage in November, and it went for over $50,000. And I don't have that kind of money to add that into the collection. But I did add a few things into the collection, which I want to go over, many of which I've never shown on video before. I'm going to show here for the first time. And I'm going to try and go in somewhat chronological order, which started in April this year. I made the first probably major pickup of the year of someone who, the more I look back, the more I think will be a future Hall of Famer. I did an in the box video of a signed lease of this person. I made it nice up and close right there. I don't want to bend it. And that is Thurman Munson. This is a signed lease of his from 1977 that the estate sold through Hunt Auctions. It sold a while ago. 2008 is when it originally sold. It sold for 3 of these leases, sold for like $4,000. And I paid nearly that just for one of the leases. And it was a lot of money. I mean, that was probably my biggest pickup of the year by far, of anything in terms of price. As the year went on, switching sports right now, Calvin Johnson started doing a lot of signings around town promoting his weed brand. So I was able to go to get some autographs of his. Like, for example, this right here is a Calvin Johnson Hall of Fame inscribed Sports Illustrated. I picked this up back in May, I want to say, around then. So again, a lot of these are thanks to my kids. So I'm not saying to have kids for that reason, but kids make getting autographs a lot easier. So around that same time, I sold an autograph last year. I really traded in an autograph, and I kind of wanted it back, even though I had other versions. It's not a real rare autograph, but that's Goose Goslin right here. This is a PSA 7 government postcard. For some reason, he's tough to locate, government postcards. I don't know why. I picked up a full Leon Goslin last year. I have that in a letter, JSA certified and everything, but for some reason I missed the old government postcard. So I went back and I rebought it. Isn't that crazy? The seller sold me, well, not this same one. I had a different government postcard, but he's the same seller, a great guy, sold me this government postcard. So I rebought that. Looking out during the year. So that was that. Then I went in June, early June, I went to the Rickwood Classic in Birmingham. That was really cool. It was a really great event. I got a lot of autographs there, and like I missed Pujols. I picked the wrong side, but one Hall of Famer I was able to get there was a beautiful autograph of, and I showed most of these off before. This is Joe Torre, obviously, as you can see right here. He came right by where I was sitting down the night before the main event. They had a celebrity softball game on Friday night. Came right near me, signed, no problem. So that was pretty cool. Putting that just aside right here. Come July, I went to Boston, and I know I showed this off before. My kids had a great time in Boston. We were able to get on the field the Friday night, and we were able to get some, I guess it was quality over quantity. We got a bunch of this guy, Garrett Cole, who I think is on the way to the Hall of Fame. I mean, he's not in today. And again, this one really cool is because he signed it for my daughter, and he has inscribed it 23 Cy Young. My son also pointed out that he dotted the I. I don't know how rare that is to dot the I. He dotted the I. So that was really cool. And then later on, after he was done signing, the big one, obviously, we got, and I showed this before, is Aaron Judge. We were able to get 4 Aaron Judge autographs last year. So, but what was cool is both my kids took a selfie with, or a picture, I should say, with Aaron Judge. And Aaron Judge, again, very much more popular in Boston than he was in Detroit, came over, didn't sign that many autographs. He signed one for my daughter and one for my son. My son's in his room, but this is the one he signed for my daughter. So again, Mr. Judge, I doubt you're watching. Thank you very much on that. What else? Then I went to the National. I feel like I always have to get an autograph at the National. And again, I brought my son, and we got Cal Ripken Jr. I'm going to put that up right here. I know it's really tough to see. So what's cool about this is, again, it's a full Calvin Edwin Ripken Jr. His autograph, I know we're nowhere near the R's. It's pretty bad. It's a Cal R-I-J. I mean, great signer in person, at least at the ballpark, when cameras are in front of him. But, I mean, it's very tough getting his full name. So, like I said, we didn't have to pay extra for that. So that's really nice. My son ran up to him. Not ran up, we got a ticket. And asked him politely, do you mind signing your full name? And he said, yeah, sure. Let's see if I remember it. And he signed it. So that was cool. And then a couple other things. I'll show you some baseballs again that I picked up during the year. I had a lot of Fanatics cash left over and some coupons. So I'm taking a ride on this guy. I haven't shown this before, I don't think. So this is a JT Real Muto autograph. Is he a Hall of Famer? I don't think so. I was just looking at some Fanatics. Again, it's Fanatics and MLB certified. I was just looking on there to see, okay, is this person going to be a Hall of Famer? Or like, is there anyone I need? I don't like to let the Fanatics cash go to waste. And I had I had a $50 gift card that was expiring. So yeah, that's who I got. And then at the same time, someone else did a private signing. He was doing another one shortly. And that is this guy right here. That is a Paul David Skeens autograph. Now, I got it from the private signing that he did. It should be MLB certified. So, yeah, it's MLB certified right there. And so he's doing another signing coming up. His prices had nearly doubled, and he won't inscribe this anymore. I saw exact same ball sell. I paid $150 for this. The same ball sold for $700 on eBay. I mean, if I wanted to make money, I would sell this right now. I probably could get a decent amount of money for him. And so I don't think I've shown that ball yet. Another one I haven't shown yet. That they're more likely to get in the Hall of Fame, I feel, right now. If his career were to end, it'd be close. But is this person right here, Kenley Jansen. I picked this up. Again, another MLB certified. He's 4th all-time in saves. So I think he'll get to 500, assuming he resigns. He's a free agent right now. I think I got a pretty good deal on this. Who knows? So, yeah, I picked this up recently as well. A couple other pickups I got during the year. I rarely ever trade vintage for vintage. I don't know if I ever had. And I showed this before. This is a Mordecai Brown signed government postcard. It's a PSA 9, graded 9. Not that I care about the grades, and I know it's real. You can see right here. I had a signed check from Mordecai Brown. It was the first time I ever spent 4 figures on an autograph. I guess paid $1,200 over 10 years ago. And someone bought this and wanted to trade it for a check. And this sold recently for $4,500. So I'm trading, my thought is trade a $1,200 autograph for a $4,500 autograph. Yes, any day, every day. So I actually flew out to New York. I was out there anyways. The person met me. So that was really cool. So yeah, Mordecai Brown government postcard, inscribed a Cub, which is the common inscription for him. Another autograph I picked up later in the year, and I haven't showed off, is the person that John Thorne, the Major League Baseball historian, said is the #1 pioneer that should be in the Hall of Fame that isn't, and that is the first professional baseball player of all time, right here, A.J. Reach. This is a signed stock certificate. I picked this up for like $300 a couple of months ago. Wasn't bad at all. So will he get in the Hall of Fame? Probably not. He's been on the Veterans Committee many times. I don't think he'll ever get in, to be honest with you. And then a couple more recent autograph pickups I got. Barry Sanders was doing an appearance. He just opened up a car wash. He was giving out these for free. I mean, these are official Schwartz Sports autographs. That's kind of cool, for free. I'll take it. He wasn't signing outside memorabilia, but again, I brought my kids with me, and he was more than kind to sign this to my daughter, a personalized photo. So, Barry, I don't think you're watching this either, but thank you very much for doing that. And, oh yeah, something else I picked up. This was probably the coolest piece I picked up during the year. Again, this is from July when Jim Leland got in the Hall of Fame. Every year, the Tigers wear in spring training on St. Patrick's Day a green jersey. This is his green jersey from 2011. He doesn't do many signings anymore. You can see he's 80 years old, so he's not in the best of health these days. Heavy smoker, as everyone knows. And he's described as St. Patrick's Day 2011, Jim Leland, Hall of Fame 24. So, yeah, I don't see him doing many signings, so that was pretty cool. Probably the most unique piece I got signed this year. And last but not least, REA auction was recently, and they had a baseball Hall of Famer I never heard before, and I had to get it. I had to get it just because it's such a unique piece. I don't know if you can see this real well or not. This is the autograph of Max Carnarius. Carnarius right here. I'm a CPA. This is his 1917 tax return. And you Hall of Famer collectors know him better as Max Carey. I have a Cornelius McGillicuddy autographs known as Connie Mack, and now I have a Max Carnarius autograph. So it was such a cool pickup. He actually signed this twice. I don't want to take it out. It's pretty fragile, but it came from his estate, so I felt like I had to get it. So that was really cool as well. So that was really my autograph pickups. I did a lot of minor league autographing. No one really cares about that. 2025 goals. I'm close to selling. Many of you know that I took a break in doing videos for 2 months, and I was just doing a lot of self-reflection, and I realized that the joy of getting autographs is pretty much gone. I just can't get any more, and prices, if anyone's looked at REA, are just through the roof, like a lot of money. So I'm really giving heavy thought into selling a lot of my vintage autographs. So I'm not sick, I'm healthy, I'm doing good and everything like that, but the joy is really starting to wear out. So if you want to see the man cave, reach out to me. Time may be running out. So as always, keep collecting. We'll get to Nap Lajoie when we flip over the calendar. Have a great 2025. Keep collecting.